Hey guys, so in the continuing the theme of documenting my progress and the company's progress on this channel, I wanted to just document where my head's at as we look towards crossing this $100,000 a month mark. I'll be honest, I don't know why this is so like glorified. It's like the 10K a month thing. I think one important thing to remember before we really dive in is all these metrics they're self-imposed, number one. And oftentimes we're borrowing these milestones from other people. I guess it just gives us something to aspire towards, but like this isn't, I don't know. I feel like if you really have your head down and you just keep going, you won't even notice it, sort of thing. So like, why do we celebrate 100K a month and not, I don't know, 73K a month, for example, right? Not to be like overly deep here, but I'm just saying, I feel like we put these milestones on a pedestal too much. And in my experience, no one special, but in my experience, when you stop putting these milestones on a pedestal, that tends to be when you start to gain a lot more momentum faster. Anyway, it's a Sunday. I'm in a hoodie today. I don't know why I said that, but but anyway, let's dive in. So this will also answer like the question of like, oh, are you just selling educational stuff and courses and stuff now? The answer is no. But we'll dive in so you can get my thinking. I also find that it's just easier to just dump this all on a Miro board. So we're not in Notion today anyway. So for the longest time, and if you've been here since the beginning, excuse me, we were doing I'm going to put this in red for now so it's easier to see. I built this entire business on a done-for-you offer. The typical done-for-you offer in generating deals for businesses. This was the core agency offer. Can you guys see this? I hope you can. Anyway, it's the core agency offer. And then as a result of market demand, documenting the growth of the agency, case study testimonials. So if you look at this, this was a big one. This is one that I parlayed into a lot of other opportunities, a lot of other done-for-you opportunities. Because of the demand and our consistency in generating results for businesses, particularly different agencies and folks in other industries, there was a lot of demand for me to teach and show other people how this is being done. So I launched a done with you offer, branded as Spectre, and also Dealmaker Accelerator as well. These are incubators, meaning I'm working with these business owners, up and coming or established business owners, side by side, coming up with everything they need. So I'm giving them all the template scripts, whatever they need, and helping them run their cold email campaigns, evaluating their copy, so on and so forth, and coaching them through the whole thing. So it's an incubator, also sometimes known as an accelerator. And this is not just information packaged up and sold and then you're on your own. That's do it yourself, and that would be a course. Okay, I know they all kind of get bundled up, but it's important for me to clarify the difference so that you don't discredit my work and overlook everything I've done to get here, because it's important to me. Anyway, that's the point. So the done for you work, I can easily scale to 100K a month. Like this is not a big deal at all. I can do it literally right now. I would just turn on ads, but I actually do have a passion towards helping other business owners and working with them in this done with you way. Also, done for you can get a bit labor intensive, and that's fine. There's often this it's almost like a jab people try and say of like, oh, well, if you're so good at cold email, why don't you just continue doing cold email for other businesses? Well, because here's the biggest thing. If you are a founder, okay, I get this question from folks who often are not founders, because you have to think about the kind of lifestyle you want. People think that, a business just runs itself. No, you got to, like, your lifestyle changes, right? And so done for you tends to mean you run a lot of staff. Unless you're white labeling it, which we might do, you get to charge the most for done for you. So it's actually the easiest math wise to hit 100K a month with. Topping out our offer is at 50K right now. I'm just being transparent. I mean, I've said this in a ton of YouTube videos. So realistically, I'd only need to take on 2 clients to hit 100K a month, two new clients every month, because we have a 90-day, 3-month window, and then we will push for renewal if we like the setup, and of course if the client is satisfied and we have gotten the results. So you only need 2 of these. But yeah, it's just really labor intensive. But some people like this. Like a lot of the big folks in this space have scaled to over, over 300K a month, 500K a month, $1 million a month, just running done for you offers, maybe some consulting offers, which is done with you. But I mean, it's just about how you want to structure your agency. Like, how much staff do you want? So with these two right here, so the done for you is the flagship. We recently incorporated, like I said, the done with you, and I have 2 other staff right now. They're amazing, by the way. But like, I let them know that I don't want a big team. With done for you, it'd mean a lot of contractors. I could get away with done for you 100K a month with minimal staff because number one, I have price leverage because I'm known for getting results. I also have like the warm inbound working in my favor. So I wouldn't need to run many cold email campaigns anymore. When I first started, like to do this, absolutely I had to run cold email campaigns, LinkedIn, DM, so on and so forth. But yeah, at this point, if I wanted to do this just done for you, I would just turn on ads. But really, it's the fulfillment of this is what I'm thinking about. Getting the clients is the easy part. It's fulfillment, right? What kind of fulfillment do you want to do? You typically, when you're starting a business, you have to start with done for you offers anyway, because you don't have like the credibility to do done with you and consult or package your information and sell it as a course. Again, I do not do this. And even if I would, I really wouldn't care about what anyone had to say. The only thing I care about is, do the people who consume my work, not my work, who pay for my assistance, do they get results? Right? Done for you offer, do they get results? Can you get them results with the done for you offer? Okay. Can you get them results done with you? It's actually easier to get people results done for you than done with you, because you're literally rolling up, like you're literally doing it for them. Here, they have to execute. You can help them as much as you want. So like I'm on, one-on-one calls or office hours with these guys, these business owners. I give them the exact blueprint, but at the end of the day, they have to execute themselves. And a lot of times it's not because they're all capable, but like, do they have the time? Is usually the thing. It's really hard to make time, right? So these are the things I'm thinking about. At the end of the day, as in my maturity, I've learned to think about this from fulfillment and also what that means for lifestyle, right? And people neglect this when they try and mock you as a founder, but certain people are geared towards certain things, right? Like naturally in my documentation of my agency, it would naturally come, like people would tell me that the way I explain things makes things click. So I never had plans to do this. If you've been following along, this just needs no explanation. But naturally, there was a lot of effectiveness in the way I communicated things. And so me pushing a done with you product is naturally going to explode. Versus if you're really good at sitting in a basement and just crafting up cold email campaigns, I can do that. No problem. But like certain people's personalities are geared towards this. And also you're going to have to make your bones doing done for you anyway. Not that it's anything less glamorous. It's actually really great. You're just going to need to roll up your sleeves a little bit. And then when you hit 10K a month, for example, you might need to hire some staff, so on and so forth, right? I can do this at 100K a month with a very lean team because I have price leverage. Again, though, not everybody's willing to pay that price. However, I've opened up my type form and showed a lot of folks in my incubator, my accelerator programs, the applications clients have submitted after seeing my cold emails or receiving my cold emails and after seeing my YouTube videos. And you'll see there are quite a few people even making their way to my Instagram DM who are running businesses doing 20K plus a month, doing 100K plus a month. They are applying for the done for you offer. So this is not like, I know it's hard to believe sometimes, but people are willing to pay a lot of money. However, it's a lot about like the life you want and fulfillment. Okay. And so part of that now is me considering white label services. I was thinking of just doing all in done with you, straight up going on my incubator and accelerator programs. And to the point where I was going to make this a whole different company, PM education company. That's what I was going to do. But then I'm in conversations. I'm trying not to give all the internal information away right now, but like I'm in conversations with folks about like how to structure the company and do I need a whole new company? And I really don't. I can probably just merge this under the agency, under VinceScale. and just offer it as different offers. We'll see. Excuse me, I have a lot of acid reflux today. Or just maybe titled this like Ventiscale Labs. This really doesn't matter. Like, this is the stuff that doesn't matter. It's just in the back of my head right now. Or like each one of these can be their own individual companies, each individual offer, or you can just put it under one major enterprise. So I hope that answers the question of like, oh, are you just selling courses instead of actually doing cold email? The folks in these done with you offers will attest to the fact that I help them build. These are business owners, by the way, up and coming or established business owners. I actually help them, as we speak, construct cold email campaigns, build cold email campaigns, manage them, consult them on the client, so on and so forth. So no, and then if they want to put up the bread. If you want to put up the money, pay me my fee. I don't mind doing it for you. But I don't have any just straight up information and package courses, ebooks, courses, stuff like that. No. This takes up a lot of my time, actually. This takes up a lot of my time. I'm side by side with people, helping people build their businesses anyway. So, $40,000 deal in 14 days. This testimonial, this case study is on my channel. You guys have probably seen it if you've been around long enough, but this is a done for you offer. That's what that could look like. That can actually dwarf the done with you offer, as you can see right here. So pick your poison. It's just it's the lifestyle we want, right? So each one of these can be 100K a month offers. We all know people who are making 100K a month, selling courses, selling do-it-yourself offers, and they phrase it as, oh, they make it from their done-for-you offer. No. I'm never going to beat around the bush like that. I don't have time for it. I made my name off of a done-for-you offer. I'm now testing the market with a done-with-you offer, which is the Accelerator program, and also B2B cold email training. So I'm probably going to launch I'm still thinking about it. Just building a strategy around it in the back of my mind, but like a cold email campaign, pitching cold email training to other businesses, sort of like how companies pitch sales training to businesses, like that. So kind of like how Alex Hormozy did, how he did sales training and marketing training for gyms, something like that. And then if they want to put up the bread, or I just might white label it. We'll see. Right? If they want like LinkedIn automation, for example, I just might white label it. This isn't set in stone. I'm thinking out loud. It's the point of this video, is documentation. Cool? Don't crucify me. Anyway, whatever. So each one of these can be 100K a month offers, just, for example, selling courses. Just, for example, selling accelerator programs and side-by-side coaching programs and B2B cold email training. 100K a month can also come from just a done-for-you offer. Cool. You can also hit it with a combination of each, right? So, for example, maybe a 50-50 split. I'm not going to plan it from the jump. I'm just going to see what's the hottest right now. That's it, right? I'll present all my offers at the end of these videos, if I do, or in the links in the description, and whichever one gets, whoever has the money is what I'll service. And if I can get them results, most importantly, is what I'll do. It's not that complicated, guys. People get so caught up with this stuff. I'm just here to make money, straight up. Don't care. Do not care. Make money, get results, use that to make more money, use that to get people better results because you have better tools and you can afford more inboxes or whatever it is. And then parlay those testimonials into more clients. That's all it ever is. It's just a circle. That's it. Dumb it down. So the key at scale is simplification of the funnel and simplification of the company structure. So it's got really complicated. I let this get really complicated this past week, and it shouldn't have been that complicated. If there's no clarity, little things like company names, holdings, and things that don't even need to be talked about, like company holdings, like, oh, this company is under this company, and so on and so forth. Like, I was letting this get overly complicated. It doesn't need to be. Just stick with what's working. Little things like that will slow you down, right? So I was like, oh, should I name this Ventiscale Labs or PM Education Co. or PM Consulting Co. or PM Enterprises? We'll see. You probably wouldn't even know because it might just be at the very bottom of my website in like little fine print, copyright 2025, company name. Don't care. Do not care. Do not care. This done with you offer would have been PM Education Co. Sorry. Is that right? I don't know. Anyway, this really doesn't matter. I just might name it PM Enterprises. How about that? Either Ventascale or PM Enterprises. It really doesn't matter. The only reason why I'm even considering changing the name is because I kind of want to give some idea of like what the company does in the name. It's named Ventascale. It was literally from a name generator. Scale, scaling businesses, scaling offers, with cold email, generating deals, whatever. This was for our done for you offer. I could easily, I'm still scaling businesses, but the fulfillment looks different. So this still very much applies to done with you, right? Still very much applies. So this might not even need a name change. We'll see. I'll see. I don't know. I'll see what my accountant says. I don't know. Don't care. Anyway, this does not prevent you from getting paid. Cool. All right. So now the key. By the way, I haven't hit 100K a month in terms of my own company revenue, but this is the plan. Cool. So the key is, number one, to trust your plan, but number two, to identify the biggest ROI opportunity, the biggest ROI offer, right? The biggest money maker. Which one makes you the most money? That's what you push. Where I see a lot of beginners get stuck is they have a bunch of different offers, and there aren't enough, you're going to run 5 different campaigns to figure out which offer to test. So this is why at any point in time, you might only see me pushing one offer or leading with one offer, but hey, I might upsell you into a done for you, or maybe you might ask for it, right? Here, I'll show you how to build a cold email campaigns. I'll probably even help you write the copy. I'll help you with the responses. I'll give you my templates, my scripts, so on and so forth. But you know what? If you get tired and you got the money, you just want me to do it for you and get you the results, I'll keep working until, you know what I mean? I'll do done for you. Done for you, I'll even put a guarantee behind it. Done with you, I won't, because I can't control if you execute or not. That's fine. I'll still put in the same amount of effort and treat you as though you're my client, because you are. But with done for you, I can guarantee whether I get you the result or not. And if I don't, that's why you got the guarantee. But anyway, identifying the biggest money maker and leading with that. So stick with one core offer, okay? So the reason why I was able to get here, one of the many reasons, is because I had one core offer. I didn't try and mix it up. I didn't do consulting and done for with you and then selling courses. No. That's too many offers. I just did done for you. Okay. Now I'm leading with the done with you. If you want to do it for you, ask about it or send me an email or something like that. Cool. All right. So next, So in this case, to wrap this point up, the biggest moneymaker is probably still our done for you offer. But again, it's very labor intensive, which is fine. The solution for that would be to hire staff. It's not that big of a deal, but I do like my team and my life the way it is right now. To each their own. Yeah, doesn't mean I'm not busy. You guys have seen my calendar. Anyway, so I also must think about the life I want as a founder as well as the team structure. Cool. So in terms of the action plan, so I'm considering a cold email campaign to push this, like I said, B2B cold email training targeting agencies. And the pitch would be like, I'm going to help you improve your conversion or whatever, essentially what I was doing before. But instead of doing it for them, I'm pitching it as consulting and training. And it would probably be like virtual training, but I'm not sold on this right now. I have to have conviction around that offer. We have the accelerators / incubators. But anyway, so it's going to be a lot of organic content, master classes, webinars, stuff like that. Cold email campaigns, definitely on the whiteboard. It's not set in stone, but on the whiteboard. And then done for you if the clients or applicants qualify. Absolutely. And because we have capital now, I'm considering turning on ads as well. We'll see. We'll start small. This might be a plan for December or January. I'm not going to go over the specific financials and ad spend and stuff like that we're going to do right now, because as much as I like you guys, that is internal information. But I've been pushing this done for you offer. It's done great. I could easily just push this and go to 100K a month. I have to think of lifestyle. Cool. And oftentimes the grass is greener on the other side. So I think done with you is going to be a better lifestyle. I'm not sure yet, but what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to make another organic content push with YouTube, short form, so on and so forth. I'm going to take a look at what a cold email campaign would look like for this as well, and price point and stuff like that. I really haven't even ironed out the offer here. And then I'm probably going to turn on ads. Okay. The only thing that makes this done with you offer succeed, again, is if the folks that I work with get results. Luckily, we are on the right track and we're moving quickly. But it's really just about where you can get people results. That's it. Your lifestyle, but also most importantly, like, are you getting the people who are paying you results? Done for you, results. Results all day. Parlayed into more clients. Right? Results. Done with you, we're getting a lot of people results. Started off with Spectre, 3 people. Now Dealmaker Accelerator. Results. Okay? Do it yourself. This might look like a book. I might just sell a book. Who knows? I'm not even thinking of this yet. I like to make my bones and earn my way throughout these different places. Some people just pop up selling do-it-yourself, which is, selling courses. And I don't know, I feel weird about that. But I like this right here because it's a nice balance of rolling up my sleeves. Still rolling up my sleeves like I did and done for you, but also I can come in from a consultant angle and almost like a partnership angle, although I don't take equity in these folks' companies. Cool. So that's my plan. At a very high, like we talked in terms of like very high level strategy. But just on one offer, we did 50K gross in the last 30 days. This is cash collected. This is Canadian, but this is cash collected. What you're not seeing here is $13,000 in wires, which I'm not going to go out of my way to get right now. So that would put this at 49K. And then that's cash collected. So convert that into USD. 49K. This is doing the most right now, but I care about transparency. So it's for about 35K, 36K. This is out of date. We got more payments, so it's actually 36K cash collected, because I'm missing more Stripe payments. It's 36K cash collected, 50K gross. 50K gross on just the done with you offer. So all I need to do right now is just take on one client. We're at 100K a month, or I do done with you and just actually build a proper funnel around it, and maybe turn on ads, run a cold email campaign. This will take more work to get to 100K versus just combining them both. But I'm just curious to see, not also curious, but like I genuinely have a passion for working in this capacity. So this will take a bit more effort, but probably I'm not going to jinx it. But we'll say within the next quarter or so, we'll probably be at 100K a month. And that's my plan. I'm going to stick to it. Cool. Watch this back twice if it didn't really click. That's okay. I'm not that important. As for the company name, I really don't care. I might just ask my team what they think. Cool. All right. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be hosting another masterclass /webinar /masterclass. Excuse me. The tentative date. Not even the tentative date. I've decided on Wednesday, November the 19th. And it will, the time I'll let you guys know. I'll put in the bio, but Wednesday, November 19th. Cool. So if you attended the last one, no pressure to reattend unless you have questions you want to ask me live. It was an incredible experience, amazing to say the least. Got a ton of great feedback on it. I'm glad you guys learned a lot. If you didn't get a chance to attend the last one, you're definitely going to want to attend this one. It's going to be really, really cool. All right. So that's that. I got another case study on the way with some of the business owners I've been working with in our done with you offers. Other than that, let me know if you guys have any questions. Hope to see you guys at the masterclass/webinar. See you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.